Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Pistons snapped their 15-game playoff losing streak. It was the longest such streak in NBA history. It's their first playoff win since 2008. Cade Cunningham, we said that he needed to bounce back and play better. He absolutely bounced back, and he played sensational. 32 points, 33 points, 12 rebounds. He's the first Piston since Chauncey Billups in 2004 with a 30-10 playoff game. 30 points, 10 rebounds. Cade Cunningham had 33 points, 12 rebounds. He was the difference tonight. And Dennis Schroeder, the one thing about Schroeder, hey,
he's been in the moments.
The moments. He is not afraid of the moments. He's not afraid to take the big shots. I've seen him take so many big shots when he was playing for the Lakers. They trust him, and I don't see any reason why they shouldn't trust him. Tobias Harris was great. Again, he played 43 minutes, had 15 points, 13 big rebounds. Cade, 33 and 12. But it was Schroeder off the bench that gave you 20 big points, was the difference in the ball game, and they were able to overcome a sensational game by Jalen Brunson, who had 37 points, but they didn't get nearly enough from Karl-Anthony Towns. He only had 10 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Foul trouble was the big reason why, but Mikal Bridges had 19, OG had 10, Cat had 10, Josh Hart had 10, but it wasn't enough. Jalen Brunson had 37, but it was the 33 points from Cade Cunningham, 12 points, 13 rebounds from Duren, and 15 points and 13 rebounds from Tobias Harris. And they beat the Knicks on the glass, 48-34. I was surprised at how they dominated the glass. You know, considering you got Cat, considering you got Mitchell Robinson, considering you got OG Anunoby, and they dominated the glass. And I think that was one of the reasons why they won the ball game, even though they had more turnovers. But they took the ball to the paint. 34 free throw attempts, Joe. 34-19.
Hey, I mean, listen, I think the difference is night game. Jalen Brunson had 34 last game. Tonight he had 37, but nobody else. Nobody else for the Knicks contributed or didn't contribute enough to kind of to balance and the encounter what the Pistons were able to do. If Cade had what, 33?
33
he
and
had
12.
33. 11, 21 from shooting. You know, he had 12 rebounds. But then you also have Schroeder contributing. Then you had Tobias Harris contributing as well. Then you look at the Knicks. You got 37 from Jalen Brunson. Karl-Anthony Towns, I mean, he doesn't show up like the Karl-Anthony Towns that we're used to seeing. Josh Hart, there was nobody else. So it was a one-man show as opposed to 3 on the other end. Therefore, that's why the results were what they were and why they were able to bounce back. That goddamn Cade Cunningham, boy, he's special, boy. Boy, he's special, boy. He's something nice. Now, he remind me of myself in high school.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, John.
Go ahead. My bad.
Hey, Joe, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Because before it was ISO Joe, you know what they call me in high school now.
What they call you in high school, bro?
ISO Ocho.
I wasn't Ocho yet. I was ISO Pepe.
Hey, hold on. We gonna get back to this game, but I did some digging and I found some footage on you in that T-Mac game. You and T-Mac played each other?
Yeah.
You and T-Mac played. I seen that footage of you and T-Mac.
Yeah.
Garbage. That was garbage, Ocho. Garbage.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out.
You look like you couldn't walk and chew bubble gum, man. I said, man, what Ocho out here doing? You can't make a layup, none of that.
Oh, hold on. Time out. This is after I had already dropped 20. I had already dropped 20 on T-Mac head. That's why you pushed me out of bounds. I had him frustrated. I told you NBA players only know how to play in a structured environment.
Oh.
You know, you're running plays and all that. When it comes to getting it off the muscle and you got somebody that's athletic and skilled with lateral movement and quickness like me, you don't know what to do. That's why I say you can't beat me, bruh. What you talk about? I don't care about nobody calling you ISO nothing. There ain't gonna be nothing when it's one-on-one. It's just me and you.
Right.
You ain't built like this. You ain't built like this.
Say it with your chest. Got him.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you got my voice cracking. That's how you know I'm serious, man. I'm a competitor, man. I don't care what it is.
That boy gave
I'm telling you, hey, when I face you up like this, I hit you with that jab, left, right, and then I come back and I hesitate.
I ain't going. Hey,
man, stop playing,
listen,
man. Hey, but let's get back to the playoffs because that like I apologize. I ain't mean to get off. Like he kind of triggered me real quick. like I'm not him. You feel me? Stop playing, boy. Hey, I'm from Liberty City, boy. We do everything. You hear me? It don't matter. Swimming, track, basketball, football. It don't matter.
Ping pong, shooting pool.
Yeah. Whatever. It's who and whatever against whoever.
Man.
But go ahead. I apologize.
Look. Let's get back to the playoffs. All right, back to the playoffs. I'm gonna give y'all my assessment on this. For some reason, Karl-Anthony Towns, he look a little slow out the break, man. Like he don't got no energy. It's like, he ain't giving them what they need. They bench ain't gonna give them nothing because Thibodeau ain't gonna play them enough.
No.
You need Cat. Cat gotta be anywhere from about 20, 25 a night, man. 11 shot attempts, that ain't gonna get it for the Knicks to be advanced. Not playing against these dogs in Detroit. Unc, I told you and Ocho. You said who I like in the playoffs this year. And I told y'all Cade Cunningham. He got it. He the total package. He showed that tonight. He's very poised and patient on offense, creating for himself. He didn't have a lot of assists tonight. They made him score. He scored the ball. He had 12 rebounds. He was huge for them. They had that. Look, they would have won game 1 as well as game 2, but they had that low in game 1, that 21-0 run the Knicks made.
Yep.
It cost the Pistons the game. Now they had another low tonight, about 4.5 minutes where they couldn't score, and then they end up closing out the game. But Detroit for real, they're letting y'all know they for real. Now, what I don't expect Tim Hardaway to go 0 for 8 no more. I think he's gonna play great at home. Him and Beasley, they gonna shoot the ball well. And they're gonna be the others who's gonna help them, probably advance in this series, especially at home anyway.
Well, I don't get Tibbs. Campaign gave you 14 big points. He gave you 11 in the fourth and 9 in that 9-0 run, and you play in 4 minutes. What's that about? It needs to be reversed. Mikal Bridges needs 11 shots. Cat needs 18. Well, that's on Cat. Cat needs to demand the ball and become more aggressive once he gets the ball. But, Cat has that propensity to sometimes drift through the game. Bro, did you forget you 7 foot tall? Did you forget that you were the number 1 overall pick in the draft? Did you forget that you are an all-star many times? Sometimes I think Cat forget just how good he can be. Cat, do you realize that you once scored 60 in a game? Cat, you special. But sometimes I think he forgets, man, I'm Cat. I'm him. Man, look here. All I know is if I was a basketball player with my mentality, I'm 7 foot tall. I'm Shaq. Shaq never forgot he was big. Shaq always played big. Shaq never played small. That's what I like about Shaq. He like, man, I'm 7'1", 325. Damn it, I'm gonna play 7'1", 325. I'm a bull in the china shop.
That's an it factor. That come from within.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of people. You talk about the young bull from the Lakers, right? How tall you say he is?
Oh, you talk about Jackson Hayes?
No, not the other one you don't like.
Alex Lynn?
Yeah, man. Yeah. See? That's you. That it factor, that mentality. I don't want to say mama mentality, but just that mean spirit when it comes to being out there and understanding I'm 7 feet tall and I'm finna dog whoever you put in front of me. You finna get this work. Does Cat have that it factor? Think about the mentality and the way John Morant plays or the way Anthony Edwards plays. Imagine if Cat had that mentality or that kind of dog in him. What you think he would be?
But you know what Cat problem is, Jordan? I'm going to let you go. Cat problem, Cat want to be the best shooting big man.
Yeah.
Cat don't like to bang.
He's already said
that's what got him in trouble last year in the Western Conference Finals. He was selling too much.
He said it?
He was selling for the three. He was selling for the jumper. And they ain't got nobody that can deal with Cat when Cat want to play and becomes aggressive and put his back to the basket. I get it, you can shoot. But at sometimes the game doesn't call for that. You need to dictate, say, hey, I'm gonna go down the block. Give it to me. Give it to me, Ant-Man. Let me have that. Go ahead, Joe.
Right.
But you got to give the big fella for Detroit some credit, Durant too, because he playing, man. Hey, he's a monster down there, Ocho. He ain't going. So Cat definitely ain't muscling him. So it's almost like he kind of taking him out the game to some degree. But yeah, I'm like, Unc, man, I don't want him settling for jumpers. I want him down there in the paint, causing havoc, making them dudes double team so we can create
kicks.
Space.
Then where guys can get wide open shots. I do think he's just kind of floating around the three-point line too much. And yeah, the Knicks, they got to have at least two guys explode, in that starting five in order for them to win. Because like I say, they barely play any guy coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. I mean, listen, I'm gonna ask this real quick. Do you think because Cat knows he can't do nothing with young bull down there in the paint, that he gonna settle for mid-range and being out there by the three instead of going down and banging because you ain't finna post him up and you're not gonna back him down?
Nah, I think he's probably gonna look at this footage. He gonna look at the tape. He gonna look at the tape is what I'm saying, Ocho. He gonna be like, okay, cool. Hopefully somebody on their coaching staff tell him, hey, look, big fella, we gotta have you down there on that paint.
Yeah, no matter
being
what.
Big, being a huge presence. To when we throw you the ball, either it's a bucket foul or you kick it out, spray out the three, and somebody got a wide open shot. But right now, what he's giving, this is gonna be a long series for them, man. This is a young, scary Detroit team who've had to learn by experience, throughout the playoffs. Like Durant and Cade Cunningham, they had never been in the postseason, so they learned from game one, came back in game two, duplicated pretty much the same performance, but closed the deal at the end. And hey, man, Detroit basketball at its finest, baby.
Yeah.
I look at it like this, Joe. I'm a veteran player. I'm a Pro Bowler. I'm an All-Pro. Ain't no young lad doing nothing with me. I know too much. I understand the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He ain't gonna see me. They better double.
Yeah.
They better come double. Because if you don't, I'm going to punish him. And Cat has to have, but look, Cat is who he, at this point in time, Joe, Cat is who he is. I like Cat a lot. But Cat needs to be more aggressive. Yeah, we know Cat can shoot the three. We know that. He won a 7-footer win a 3-point contest. He did it.
Yeah. I think, hey, look, he just got to assert himself a little more, especially in the start. Look, I love big body Brunson. It just seemed like when he get into the paint, he turned into a straight five, man. He go to pivoting.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you 6 foot tall. How the hell you talking about how you gonna put your shoulder in somebody's chest to get separation and shoot a turnaround?
They making it work. Look, give Schroeder credit. He didn't just play great offensively. I thought defensively he was a pest. He was a pest on Brunson. Yeah. He made him work, picked him up full court, made him go into that Magic Johnson bag down. It's just Schroeder just ain't got enough bricks in his back pocket to stop him once he gets
No. Well, and Sewell Thompson, when he got in foul trouble, Yeah. And so that was there because he's a long-rangey guy that he can play out, he can contest. If he shoots the step back, I can contest it. I'm long and rangy enough. I don't have to worry about you beating me around the edge. None of these other guys possess that. Because he's going to bully, like you said, he'll bully Schroeder. And Schroeder is not a bad defender, but he's just light in the back pockets.
Yeah.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the same thing. And so once Thompson got in trouble, you saw Brunson get super aggressive.
Yeah, he did.
Aggressive.
He turned it up. Thompson he's a tough matchup for Brunson because he's so long and athletic. All he got to do is stay disciplined. He's playing great defense. Hey, look, the one thing I love about Thompson is he knows his role, man. He ain't out there to do nothing. He ain't going to be out there just jacking up no wild shots. I'm out here to hustle, play defense, cause havoc, get steals, be on the break. Like, he's playing his job to the T. Keep your head up, young fella. He going hard out there.
Yeah, and that's what, look. But the thing is, you got to play smart because Brunson is cagey. Now, he'll pump fake you, and when you jump, he'll jump into you.
Yeah.
So you got to be on your best behavior when you guarding a guy like Brunson. I don't know what it is. Joe, what is it about them left-handed guys that's always crafty? You see, Manu was like that.
Yeah.
Sharunas Barcelonas was like that. All these left-handed guys, they be crafty as ish.
Hey, it seems like they got an advantage from the jump. Being a lefty, because you're just not really used to playing against lefties. So you got to your whole game plan when you play against a lefty. You know what I mean? And it just seemed like they always got an advantage. I don't know, but it's been some crafty lefties. Obviously, James Harden and big body Brunson, man. Hey, listen, Ocho. Well, hey, you guard that man. It's a long game, bro. Like it's
it's gonna be a long.
I know you're a boxer. You like to box and all that, right?
Yeah, I got a nice little footwork.
Yeah.
Like nice little footwork.
Being in a fight with him, boy. Hey, when the game over, you gonna be hurting. You hear me?
Yeah, most definitely.